Valentino pairing up with Chris LaRusso. Attempted whip goes bad on the first family of Phil. Double reverse atomic drops. A meeting of the minds.
They set the deck was stacked, but right now Latin Dragon and Chris LaRusso really taking it to the first family of Phil.
Mutual respect between the TV champion Latin Dragon and Chris LaRusso. We saw that last week. LaRusso accepting the open challenge, but coming up a little bit short. Stalking Mickey Valentino right now with that karate thrust to the throat. And on the inside of the ring, Latin Dragon one for the pinfall, 2 on the former champion, now Giant.
Like the tag team tournament from last week. Oh, we've got action all over the place. Just threw LaRusso right there into the pole. And what can members of the first family of Filth be thinking? You were the one to bring it up. They have nothing. There are no titles. There's a lot of dissension and anger, but there are no championships.
That's right. That's right. They have, over the last few weeks, they have lost all of the titles that they held. And you have to keep in mind all this started occurring after the departures of Ashton Amherst and Justin Idol for different reasons. And were those two guys, were they the ones that held this unit together?
You'd have to think that.
I really don't know the answer to that question. I'm just speculating.
And did they sign off on new members? There's another question.
That's another very good question. Uh-oh. Solid drop kick to the chest of the Steel City Showman, Chris LaRusso. And these guys concentrating their effort on LaRusso and not on the champion, Latin Dragon.
And this is every man for himself. One fall will decide it. And you know, we talked before about how Latin Dragon won the title. Niles Young was former champion, not pinned. Uh-oh.
What do we got going on here? Oh, look at this strip of Latin Dragon.
Very impressive. That one of the reasons right there that he is the TV champion. But we talked about Latin Dragon won the title. Niles Young wasn't pinned. Latin Dragon could lose it the very same way right here. He is at a disadvantage. He has a 25% chance to come away the victor.
Well, BC, you're right.
Knew those math courses would pay off eventually.
Well, even a blind squirrel finds a nut every once in a while. And, oh, chops and forearms being traded here. Oh. Well,
they all had the same idea. Great minds think alike, they say. Mickey's still on his feet, though.
Well, just barely, and he stumbled into Chris LaRusso. LaRusso, oh, we saw that before. Bounces off the ropes at just an odd angle and lays that spin kick in. Jawbreaker.
You credit that martial arts training, but he should have
been paying attention.
Look out, cameraman! Whoa! Our DCW camera crew, we almost had a job opening there.
Well, he's right in there with the action, and luckily nimble on his feet. And up and over, Latin Dragon.
Whoa, right here by us.
Hello, Dolly.
We've said it before, you come check out DCW, you end up with a wrestler in your lap.
And now Young trying to get Mickey Valentino up. And what?
Wait a minute.
Are you kidding me?
Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner and the new DCW Television Champion, Niles Young!
We're going to hear from the first family of Filth.
Freaking You people are so stupid. You thought I wasn't going to take my belt back seriously? You thought I was going to leave here today and let some stupid luchador walk out of here with this? Come on now.
Nikki's still confused. He had no idea.
Guys, I'm sorry for what I did. I had to do it. I needed this back.
And Valentino's okay with it.
Hey man, guys, we've had some ups and downs, but I think it's time to add that new member we've been talking about. What do you think?
Wait, new member? Who's it going to be?
Shane Hagler, come on out here.
What?
We'd like to talk to you.
Wait a minute. The most beloved man.
Give it up for Shane Hagler. Come on, he's the World Heavyweight Champion. Shane, thanks for coming out. Really appreciate it. It's plain and simple, bud. You're the top guy. We're the top stable. It's only appropriate that you join us. So clearly they all want you to do it. What? What? So how about it, my man? This is your shot. You're gonna take care of business right now, and then when it's all said and done, you leave with the first family of filth. How's that sound?
What do you guys think? You know what? You guys make a lot of sense. And, gonna have to say no.
The sledgehammer turning down the first family of filth.
Quite frankly, you're all pieces of trash.
Decidedly turning them down.
So I'll tell you what, I'm gonna defend my title right now, and you all can leave my arena.
Oh, man.
I don't think that was a question. I think that was more of a demand.
Well, they're huddling up on this, but the sledgehammer having other ideas. Ms. Powwow, someone might want to be the point person. Well, it looks like the first family of filth decided that the best course of action would be to leave. And we are off. And the offer of a handshake accepted between Hagler and Taylor. And oh boy, right off the bat, he definitely expected that.
Absolutely. And Chris well aware that may not have been the best way to start.
Ducks under, fires in with some forearms.
But that is going to be the way to start. He's got to use that speed.
Oh, wow! By the throat and back into the corner, and that is not where you want to be with Hagler because of those shots.
Everybody, I apologize, but everybody knows the Hagler name. as we've said, synonymous with boxing and those big, heavy rights and lefts.
Bringing it to the wrestling ring now.
Absolutely, and he's ambidextrous. Both of those I would imagine hurt. I haven't been punched by him, but
thank God for that.
Well, I wouldn't be here, but not something that I really want to experience. They just both look extremely impactful, like they could crush ribs, damage some ribs just with one shot.
You're absolutely right. And Hagler, a multi-sport athlete, obviously a pro wrestler, had some boxing training. He's competed in MMA. He played football, and he participated in track and field events. An all-around athlete, just deceptively quick for his size, extremely powerful, matching up with the speed and resilience of the Iron City rock star, Chris Taylor.
Absolutely, and not only that, but
low bridge.
He's a guy that can go, and we saw how agile he was there, but he can go. He can have those 20, 30-minute matches and still go and not really take a breath. But Taylor's smart here. He's got to get him off his feet. He's got to use his speed. And I don't know if going to the outside is how he wants to do this right now, but that's where we're at.
Well, you can't win the title on the outside of the ring, and he is at Hagler's mercy. Follow away slam on the floor.
It's the opposite side from us, but we could hear it from here.
I could hear it, and we felt the floor just shake.
I don't know if Oil City has too many earthquakes, but we definitely felt tremors right there.
You're definitely right, BC. Hagler back up, stalking his opponent. And you can hear the crowd getting behind Chris Taylor, firmly behind both men.
Absolutely, and certainly behind Hagler with a pinfall. 2 count. Wow. Certainly behind Hagler after turning down the first family of filth, and they gave him the thumbs up and walked away when he told him to leave.
Well, I don't think that the first family is going to leave that easily.
Absolutely.
I would expect maybe another offer, maybe possible recruitment of other DCW superstars. And wow, Chris Taylor chopping down the tree.
And that's what you got to do when you take down a tree. Where do you start? You got to go at the base.
Oh, stretching out the ligaments in that knee.
And Taylor right now taking it to Hagler, which is what you got to do. That's smart. You got to give Taylor credit. That is a smart move. Not only get your win, but also wear down the big man as well.
That's right. You're making your opponent fight the whole time he's on the mat. He's in pain. He's trying to get his wits about him, trying to catch his breath. And you can tighten that hold on and get at least some of your wind back to be able to fight back up. And you see Chris Taylor back up first, but and back to what worked before.
And just trying to hyperextend the knee right there. And Shane's punches are very, very fierce, as we've discussed earlier. But if you can't stand, it's hard to get a good base to swivel those hips and lay a shot in.
You're right, and we don't usually see Shane Hagler in a position like this. And big forearm.
You'd have to think that if he had both legs at 100%, that he'd be a lot better. Whoa!
Wow.
That clearly took it out of him, though. He's having a little bit of trouble getting around.
Right, and you can see he's trying to work that knee out, get some circulation back into it, stretch it back out the right way. But he's measuring Chris Taylor up. No, Bobby Williams. Oh.
And Taylor ducked and Hagler connected, and I don't think...
What Niles Young and Nicky Valentino out to the ring, and I don't think... Oh, now he sees him. What's going on here?
Well, maybe they're going to up the offer.
Well, Hagler's telling him to hit the bricks. Oh, and now the beatdown, and Well, Chris Taylor coming to the aid of his opponent.
Well, they want it to be the two of them, and I guess you gotta,
Whoa.
as Shane Hagler called it, take out the trash, so to speak. Nikki may land in our laps.
Oh, Nikki Valentino up and over. And down on the floor here in front of us.
And Niles Young may be next. I don't think he knows what's going on. Goodbye, Niles Young.
Well, both members of the first family of filth out on the floor. Chris Taylor down in the ring.
We need a referee.
Yeah, Bobby Williams is still down on the outside. He caught that huge fist of Shane Hagler right in the face, and he is still down.
And a great show like this tonight, and a great crowd like you guys, doesn't deserve to go home with something like this.
I agree.
So I'll tell you what, you stay here. Chris.
Wait a minute.
All that aside, these people need to know who the real DCW champion is. They deserve a winner. So I say, we give them 5 more minutes.
Well, there we go.
Well, you can hear our audience.
5 more minutes. All right, restart the match, ring the bell.
You heard referee Sean Hansen. He said, restart the match, ring the bell. We have a 5-minute, I guess, additional period to this match.
We're going into overtime, Darren Davenport.
I guess so. And Hagler said he didn't think that this match deserved to end that way. Asked our second ref, Bobby Williams knocked out earlier, asked our second ref, Sean Hansen, will you stay out here and give us 5 minutes? And he said yes. And Chris Taylor rather. Oh!
That was 2.
All right.
It was close, but that was 2. Taylor got that shoulder up.
He couldn't have got any closer to the mat.
I don't know if that was just instinct or what it was, but
measuring him up. Knee to the face and a drop kick to the chest of the champ. And a super kick.
he's got him on one knee.
And wow, he is down on the mat.
You cannot get any closer, but what more does Chris Taylor have to do right now?
DC, I don't know. Both of these guys giving everything that they have, every bit of fuel in the tank. Cena drop kick takes Hagler down. And again, 1, 2, and on the 3.
I think Taylor at a loss. Don't know what more Hagler can take. I mean, I didn't think Rev Hansen spent.
He's just laying the strikes here. Hagler ducks. Ow! A huge clothesline.
Good night.
Ladies and gentlemen, here's your winner, and DCW Heavyweight Champion, Shane Hagler.
Chris. Chris, you come closer than anybody else can take this from me. I love you like a brother. Going everywhere, we've done everything together. You're the man. Thank you.
Thank you, brother. You know, like you just said, outside this ring, you and I are very close. Doesn't stop us from beating the living hell out of each other every time we get the chance. But what these people need to know is you're not only a great champion, not only a great competitor, but a great friend and a better man. This company is everything it is growing. And these fans are the reason we do it. And thank you to one of you for being here and supporting us every time. I look forward to it again. Congratulations, you're the better man.
Well, that's going to about wrap it up for this episode. I'd like to thank everybody for being here. Thank you, Aaron.
Well, thank you, BC Steel. What a great way to end this episode of Darkhorse Championship Wrestling DCW TV. Two friends.
You hurt me a lot.